Yeah, I always thought and now when I listen to that, when I listen to it now, I don't listen to Kiss a whole lot now, but I realized that those guys were good players. They had really good songs. They wrote good rock songs, and they were playing. To me, they were playing things that were like an extension of Humble Pie or T-Rex or something. That's what, you know. And when we played with Kiss, actually, we asked Paul Stanley about that, and he said that they were huge Humble Pie fans, you know, and all those kinds of things. So they liked good music. They liked the Stones, and we would see them doing their sound checks, and they'd be jamming Stones songs. So they were good at that kind of thing. They wrote really cool songs, I thought, you know, like you know. And the song we did on Houdini, Going Blind, to me is it's a really great, it's a really good song, you know, love it. You know, and Ace Frehley, I think, you know, he may have moved on with other things that have nothing to do with music, making it to where he's moved to another place as well as Van Halen. But at one time, I think he was a absolutely amazing guitar player, you know. I mean, for that kind of rock guitar, he's as good as anybody ever, I think, you know, really. I mean, you know, taking it with a grain of salt, if I listen to the Hotter Than Hell record now, I think it's a lot better than a lot of stuff that people are trying to do along those lines. It's inventive and strange, and it's good brontosaurus rock, you know. What inspired me to be in a band was punk rock music, certainly not arena rock music. Those bands got me interested in rock music, which pushed me more towards what I thought was better, you know. Eventually, who knew at the time, you know. I mean, but I still like the bands I liked when I was 14 years old. You know, I still listen to the Beatles and ZZ Top and Aerosmith, and not so much Kiss, but, you know, all those kinds of things. I mean, I think that stuff's great. You know, Beatles are amazing. I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, if you don't like the Beatles, I mean, Jesus. Nobody mixes. They listen to mix on those songs, like, especially on the White Album, like, the guitar is so loud. It's so in your face. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Not now. They're more adventurous than most of the bands are now. How does that happen? You know, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. You know? They were really cool, really great songwriters, really interested in music, you know? It happens once in a while, but not always, you know?